Hello guys, how have you been? Haven't checked in a while, and I get a lot of DMs which I want to discuss with you today. Today we'll be talking about how to get over a breakup or broken heart. Whatever you call that circumstance that cause that type of pain, each and one of us knows and each and one of us has been through it. And no matter how often people ask about it, it seems like there is no recipe. Like really, there is no such thing as getting over it quickly. It's a process. It's kind of like that nasty, bitter medicine we have to drink when we're sick. And nobody's gonna drink that medicine for us. We just have to drink it till the bottom. Go through all the phases of it. Everybody's circumstances are different. People come to my sessions most of the time out of that place of broken heart. Either their business partner cheated them or their personal partners cheated them, and people seek for that comfort because it's really hard to do it on its own. Like when you're alone doing that, it's almost like a disease. The person recently told me that it's a guy. He told me that he processes breakup in a way that he can't focus on anything else. He can't eat, he can't sleep, he's trying to focus on work. She is all he can think about. And that's not healthy. A lot of people face the same dynamic. It's not healthy when your sole focus, instead of going towards building whatever you've been working on, it goes towards the person who didn't meet your expectations maybe. But universe, God, source, light, whatever you call it, I want to use those terms so majority of people will feel comfortable regardless of your belief system and religious beliefs. Let's call it universe knows so much better than we do. Universe knows much better what's good for us. Even if we're not able to see it right away, everything happens for the reasons incomprehensible at first, but then later on you start realizing that everything actually works out perfectly. It's orchestrated dance. We're dancing together with the universe, and we have to pay attention to that tapestry of events. When you're getting attached to someone, make sure you memorize the sequence of the notes. A lot of times we tie those notes in our past lives, and in this life we have to deal with it. We can't move forward until we solely focus and dedicate time to healing. It's never easy, and there is no such recipe how to get over breakup quickly, and there's many psychologists out there on YouTube who tell you the same exact thing. Focus on yourself, blah blah blah, go out with friends, get distracted, travel. Yeah, it's all good. It's I guess those pieces of advices are pretty obvious and they're pretty reasonable to give. But think about it for a second from a different perspective. Our brain doesn't really have a difference between what actually happens and what we want to make our brain think what happens. Here is what I want to take you. When you switch your mindset, you switch your reality very quickly. And what are we trying to go? We're trying to get from the negative experience into positive. Think for a second how many beautiful love songs, books, movies were made out of that broken heart emotion that was in the first place. The emotion of broken heart, the emotional trauma of relationship that did not work out. How much beauty came out of it now that I think about it. How many movies, how many amazing songs. It's gonna sound crazy, but you gotta learn how to love that pain. You have to learn how to enjoy it, and not in a way that you become a victim. No, not in a victim mentality where you totally dwell in that enjoyment of poor me. No, it's not a poor me mentality. It's a mentality where no matter what happens to me, I enjoy maximally, even if it's a negative event. If you need to cry it out, you cry it out. if you need to let it out and you have nobody to talk to, best thing, you can talk to yourself, literally. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It means you're actually letting out those pent up negative emotions. And once you talk to yourself for at least, few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however it takes, usually it takes even longer, because that exercise is actually very pleasant. Once you practice it, you let out a big lump in your throat that has been there all along. You imagine that everything that hasn't been said and done, you can visualize that you're having a conversation with that person who hurt you or broke your heart. Every circumstance is so different, but when you take the reins in your own hands and you try to extract maximum positive out of it, you will realize that your mindset is everything. The moment of gratitude, when it genuinely occurs, it takes you and your relationship that did not work out to a whole new level. Instead of coming from a place of hurt and pain, come from a place of gratitude, thanking that person for teaching you a lesson, because there is always a lesson. Everything that happens between us and other people, it's always 100% a reflection of our inside processes. Whatever process is dwelling inside our heart, the life is going to manifest in the physical in form of the partner who, for example, cheated on you. Very classic example, a reason of the broken heart, the love triangles or some stuff like that, right? I will give you an exercise that I came up with recently. I did not see it anywhere. I did not happen to hear about it anywhere. It just came to me as a resolution that can be highly, highly beneficial for people who are going through heartbreak. Regardless of the circumstances, because reasonings are so different. Imagine the monstrous betrayal or whatever you're going through, whatever is the reason behind your broken heart. Imagine it as a bullet, as somebody shot you with a gun straight into your heart, and the bullets made of lead pierce the tissue of your heart. And as many times as you were going through that betrayal, hypothetically speaking, for example, maybe your partner has cheated on you with 3 or 4 different people. Imagine there are 3 or 4 bullets in your heart tissue, and your heart is bleeding and your heart is aching, and you visualize how the blood, it's all of those emotions that cause you pain, are coming out, and the bullets are still there. And now we're going to play a little game. You're going to be the surgeon now. Imagine yourself as you're a surgeon who has these long metal clips, and you extract those lead bullets out of your heart. It's still bleeding, the tissue is still broken, but at least the reason, you extracted the very reason of it. There's no more bullets in your heart. Now you're going to visualize slowly but surely how the scar tissue of your heart starts healing and picking up together, like that muscle, the heart muscle starts slowly coming together. When the wound is healing, it takes time and the bleeding subsides, but there you go, you're in the process of healing, and you visualize it as many times as you need to. And as a true alchemist, and people who watch my channel are, all of them are alchemists in one or another way. It's people who are interested in multiple different things. Astrology, psychology, tarot cards, business, you name it. Everybody is an alchemist. And true alchemist turns everything into gold. You extracted those 3-4 metal bullets and you look at it as it turns into something different. Completely restructure that surface. Now you see beautiful golden pieces. What are you going to do with the gold? You can melt it, make some beautiful jewelry pieces out of it, or you can sell it and make some money. It's up to you to decide what to do with the pain. For some people, and it's horrible, like the pain never goes away. They just learn how to live with it. But do you want to be any of those people? I don't think so. I think you want to be happy and you want to let go and you want to move on and you want that golden bullets slash whatever you transform it into be a reminder of how strong you are, of how badass you are, of how ingenious you are, because you are the one who made the decision to to turn those tables around. Once you change your mindset, you change your life. You're gonna watch how everything around you undergoes the metamorphosis. You start healing, and when you heal, everybody around you heal. It's a natural law. It's a natural law of like attracts like. If we're gonna be coming here from the place of broken heart and grudges and stuff, we're gonna offend just as hurt people around us, and we don't want it. We want to build a strong community of awakened, of happy, of joyous, of energetic people, right? So everything starts with the mindset, baby. It's all about the mindset, and you're one decision away from changing your mindset. Whoever needed to hear it, I hope it was helpful, it was instructive, and thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching it. I really hope it impacts you in a positive way, and if there are any people in your surroundings who need to hear that, please share this video. I love you guys, and I wish all of you to heal your beautiful hearts and radiate love, light, and shine brighter than ever. Welcome to my channel, and my portals below are going to be attached to this video. Please feel free to reach out if you need personal one-on-one sessions. All of them are available upon request. We can do astropsychology, decoding, soul formula, we can do tarot, we can use multiple different instruments, including one-on-one healing sessions. Olga